Alrighty. Howdy neighbors and welcome back to Lucy, the eternity she wished for. Last time, Lucy met the dad, and that did not work out too well. Anyway, we'll continue with reading for the 900th time, the 3 laws of robotics. 1. A robot may not injure a human being, or through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Well, she failed that one. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by one possessing control or authority, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. May 11th. Doctor. Dr. Professor Patrick. Lucy. Dots. Lucy. Dots. Lucy. Lucy Valentine. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Lucy Valentine.
Lucy?
Yes, Lucy Valentine. That is your name.
Lucy 발렌타인. 당신은?
And you are. Do you recognize who I am? Dots. Lucy slowly shakes her head. Is that so? Dots. I continue. I'm Dr. Ryu. And this is the K-Robotics Research Lab.
류원 박사.
Dr. Ryu. Yes, Dr. Ryu. I'm your creator.
나를 만든 사람.
My creator. Yes.
나를 만든 사람.
My creator, Dr.
류원
Ryu.
박사.
My creator, Dr. Ryu.
류원 박사님.
Dr. Ryu. Yes, Ryu. That is my name. It's funny to be saying all this now. But yes, Ryu, that is my name. It's a bit of a late introduction, but I should have cherished it and remember it. Thoughts?
기억했습니다. 류원 박사님.
Yes, Dr. Ryu. Every time it's a new perspective. We go to a different day every time. I'm gonna lose my mind. The 3 laws of robotics. 1. A robot may not injure a human being, or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey orders given it by the one possessing control of or authority, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. The robot must protect its own existence, as long as such a protection does not conflict with the first or second law. October 14th. You.
주인님. 주인님.
Master. Master. Dots. My body is being shaken from side to side.
주인님.
Master. I think he's shaking my body. Ugh.
주인님, 일어나세요.
Wake up, Master. What do you want? Feeling drowsy, I try my hardest to overcome the weight of my drooping eyelids. But I manage to force open my eyes. Ah, hi. I have expected you to have a knife in your hand. And right before him was a pair of blue eyes the size of frying pans. That's not blue, that's gray. Ah! I stared at Lucy with bewilderment as I found myself falling off my bed.
이제 아침이랍니다. 좋은 꿈 꾸셨나요?
It's morning now. Did Master enjoy his sleep? Dots. Before I make any attempt to talk back to her, I decide to check the time. It's earlier than usual. Let out a big yawn. So early in the morning. I could say, before I can ask why I was woken up so ahead of schedule, I start to sniff. I smell something delicious. My room is full with a mouth-watering scent. I tell myself that the neighbors must be cooking up something good. And Lucy suddenly opens her mouth.
아침 식사 준비가 되어 있답니다.
Breakfast will be ready soon. His words are the most unexpected. Did you just eat breakfast?
냉장고에 있는 재료로 간단한 한식 메뉴를 준비해봤어요.
Lucy tried preparing something for the leftovers in the fridge.
다만 입에 맞으실지는 모르겠네요.
She hopes it will be to Master's liking. Breakfast. The word has a nostalgic ring to it. When was the last time I had eaten something other than fast food for breakfast?
참, 특별히 싫어하시는 음식은 있으신가요?
Oh, are there any dishes that Master dislikes in particular? No.
싫어하는 식재료는요?
Any ingredients then? No. Nothing like that. I wanted to say carrots and cucumbers, but I decided against it. I didn't want to seem like an immature kid complaining about his food. It just doesn't fit my cool intellectual image. I haven't fully woken up yet. I confirm my understanding with Lucy once more. So you're telling me that you've made breakfast?
네, 루시가 실력을 발휘해봤어요.
Yes, Lucy tried putting her skills to the test.
앞으로 10여 분 후면 완성이 되니 이것 마시고 조금 기다려주세요.
It will be ready in 10 minutes, so please have a drink while Master waits. A cup of water is presented to me. I'm just starting to get a little thirsty, too. As I grab hold of the cup, its pleasant coolness spreads along my skin. I feel embarrassed about following Lucy's orders, but I decide to make a small complaint and put the cup to my lips. Next time you should wake me up when the food's already actually ready.
안 돼요. 일어나자마자 식사를 하면 위와 장에 무리가 간답니다.
Lucy can't do that because it's unhealthy to eat before Master's stomach has fully awakened.
한 잔의 물로 장 활동을 재개시킨 이후에 음식물을 섭취하는 편이 좋아요.
Drinking a cup of water is necessary to get the insides moving. Only then can Master enjoy his food. How annoying. What a strict one this robot is. I enjoy the feeling of the cold water pouring down my throat and quenching my thirst. It feels like my insides are being cleansed thoroughly. Suddenly I realized just how absurd this whole situation is. The fact that someone is preparing breakfast for me. Could I still be dreaming? Look, I'm on cloud 9. Lucy cheerfully skips toward the kitchen. I only continue to stare at her blankly. 10 minutes passed. Now I feel more awake. It's pain how my body is really slow to start itself up. I'm beginning to feel hungry. The smell of cooking motivates me to drag myself out of bed. I get straight for the kitchen table. Okay, this song is jazzy. I'm stunned by the veritable feast laid out before me. A cloud of white steam is rising from a bowl of rice. The soup is boiling with intensity. The sound of making is music to my ears. And there's a perfectly prepared fish, along with a variety of other side dishes. The chef will prepare this to the lunchbox for the convenience store. Preparing to have satisfied delight, Lucy smiles pleasantly. Her voice is full of tease.
에헴!
That seems to be her signature. Ahem. I feel a sense of defeat. I begin to feel frustrated for no particular reason. I want to say something and Chloe decided to hold back. You can see the silence and lift my spoon.
맛이 어떠신가요?
How does it taste? I haven't even taken a bite yet. Just a rush, just hold on a second.
자, 식기 전에 빨리 드세요.
Yes, please start before the food gets cold. Lucy takes a seat at the opposite end of the table. While shrinking a slight pose with one hand under her chin, she urges me to eat. It was as if the food is suddenly going into disproof it starts soon. She gets at me intently. She's trying not to make it obvious. I can tell that she's very eager to see my reaction. Whatever I say next will decide how her face will show. She's beautiful of the glossy word rice I put in my mouth. It's good. Perfect flavor and texture. I'm at it. Let's try the side dishes too. Marvelous. She wasn't lying about her cooking skills. To be fair though, she probably knows only the best recipes from around the world. She's a robot. There wouldn't be any inconsistencies in her cooking. If they had programmed her to be a top-level chef, that's to be expected. Nothing to be surprised about. The robot's just a robot. She would be able to top something that Mom used to make, as I said. Personally, I never had an opportunity to taste my mother's cooking, so I can't compare. I'm back at Lucy, who was still staring at me with great anticipation. Think about what I should say. I feel the aura of confidence around her, and she appears to be worried at the same time. She's expecting me to say something. I finally make my reply. Both of these are negatives. What is alright, guys?
다행이네요.
A relief. With my meek response, she still said a big sigh of relief.
입맛에 맞으실까 내심 걱정했어요.
Lucy was worried that Master might not enjoy her cooking.
식성에 대한 정보가 부족했거든요.
Lucy was lacking the initial data. You need to concern yourself with that. I've been eating fast food all my life. I'll eat anything, even if you make some porridge with pig intestines. Ew.
루시의 음식은 돼지죽과 동급이란 말이로군요.
Is that what Lucy's cooking tastes like?
요리 하나 제대로 못하는 루시를 부디 용서하세요.
Please forgive Lucy for her lack of skills.
정말 루시는 안드로이드 실격이에요.
Lucy truly is the failure of an android. Dots. She actually looks pretty depressed about this. It looks as if she's about to run off, leaving behind a trail of tears. Am I supposed to chase after her while holding a piece of bread in my mouth or something? No, that's not what I meant. I think that tastes better than what I expected. So you don't have to beat yourself up over it.
정말인가요?
Is that true? Yeah.
정말 믿어도 되는 거죠?
Can Lucy really trust Master with those words? It didn't take long for Lucy to cheer up and start humming away happily. It's nice that she's easy to deal with. I can eat in silence while checking up on her after every few spoonfuls. My head's getting cold, hold on. I can't tell how much time has passed. The bowl of rice I've been eating is starting to show its bottom. I still glance at the clock. It's not yet time to leave for school. While reveling in my satisfaction, I decide to sit back in my chair and chill out for a bit. Some time passes. Cleaning up the empty dishes, Lucy asks me a question. Her tone is quite delicate, as if to soothe a small animal.
실례지만 주인님,
Pardon Lucy for asking,
어제부터 궁금했던 것이 하나 있는데요.
but there's something she has been wondering about since yesterday. What is it?
저기,
She seemed to be hesitating, so I give her a little push. Go ahead.
로봇을 싫어하는 것은 혹시 아버님의 영향인가요?
The reason why Master hates robots is it due to father's influence? Dots. The question catches me off guard. All the unpleasant memories involving my father come flying back. Slowly realize that my chopsticks are frozen in midair. As I compete, I continue delivering the food to my mouth. In an attempt to hide my surprise, I purposefully give a curt answer. I guess you could say that. Nothing will change from denying it. Put down the chopsticks and locks eyes with Lucy. Robot just laid to waste the values and beliefs I've held for the past 18 years. Keep my eyes on the robot I muse. Now that I think about it, he was probably brainwashed.
세뇌 당했다고 하심은?
By brainwashed does Master mean? I've heard nothing but awful things about robots since I was little. Robots are bad. Robots make us ill. Robots harm society. I grew up listening to that all the time, so it sort of rubbed off on me. previous generation of IT. Now the new generation of robots. As long as we live sandwiched between two generations, there's bound to be people advocating against new technology such as robots. There are plenty of people out there who are strongly opposed to the production of robots. My father's a prime example. Similar to what happened during the Industrial Revolution, the effects of the profound new technology gradually expanding across the globe. Robots are slowly taking away people's job opportunities. It costs less to maintain robots than to pay employees' salaries. Robots never complain. They're consistent in their performance, unlike people. They don't feel any stress or pain, and they never mess around. It'd be much easier to deal with a robot than to fuss over a troublesome worker. I'm only beginning to find out what kind of changes robots will bring to our society. Unemployment is getting out of control. All the newly formed jobs are being handled by robots. That's why people shun robots. No one understands whether this is a temporary phenomenon arising from the drastic changes of our lifestyle, or if it's some kind of psychological disease. It will become clearer as time goes on. One thing I can say for sure is that there will always be a divide amongst the population, as made evident by the Ludditism movement in the late 1800s. Some are willing to accept the new technology, while some are not. To me, a world run by robots doesn't seem too promising. It was too late by the time I'd finally grown up enough to be able to think for myself. It's not as simple as just changing my perspective. Because maybe I still would have turned out like this even without my father's influence. My hatred for robots has simply become part of my life now. The most horrifying part of brainwashing is that you can never fight against it. It's technically impossible to bend someone completely to your will. You can't do anything about people actually acting loyal on the outside, but despising you on the inside. Brainwashing is different, however, because the person wouldn't have the knowledge to think for himself in the first place. And it's possible to take advantage of that bit by bit. As long as the victim never comes to realize this, he'll never be able to retaliate. There also needs to be a compelling reason for him to change. Even with a good reason, it's likely that he won't be willing to accept it. Because if he did, he'd be going against all the beliefs he'd held for his entire life. It would crumble the foundation of his very existence. The older a person becomes, the harder it gets for him to admit that he has been in the wrong. Who knows? Maybe I would have never come to hate robots. It's too late for me to start thinking about that now, though. Lucy is full of dots.
루시는 말이죠.
Lucy really hopes so.
주인님과 아버님 두 분 모두 로봇을 좋아해 주었으면 좋겠어요.
Master and his father will come to appreciate robots.
루시를 좋아해 주셨으면 좋겠어요.
And appreciate Lucy.
앞으로 이곳에서 사이좋게 잘해나가고 싶으니까요.
She wants to get along with everyone. Upon hearing that, I unknowingly let out a bitter laugh. You saw what my father did when he found out you were a robot. You're asking for the impossible. It'd be a relief in itself if nothing happened to you behind my back.
그럴지도 몰라요. 하지만
She understands that, but
그래도 로봇을 좋아해 주셨으면 좋겠어요.
her wishes remain the same. Dots. I sigh softly. She's failing to think logically as a computer. Even after hearing what my father wants to throw you out, how could you still hope for something like that? If person A hates person B, it's likely that person B will come to hate person A. At least, that's how it is in normal human relationships. So how come Lucy can't grasp this? Because she's very patient and forgiving. No way. It's because she's a robot that knows how to suppress its emotions. It's because she isn't human.
아버님도 분명 주인님처럼 마음이 따뜻한 분이시랍니다.
Lucy thinks that father is just as kind-hearted as master is.
루시는 알 수 있어요.
Lucy can tell.
그래서 앞으로 주인님과 좋은 관계를 유지했으면 하고 바라고 있어요.
That's why she hopes that he will maintain a healthy relationship with Master.
아, 물론 루시하고도요.
Ah, and with Lucy too, of course. You're already mistaken by calling me kind-hearted.
아버님뿐만이 아니에요.
And it's not just father. She just ignored me. That little...
주인님도 리페어샵의 수리공 아저씨도 연구소 여러분들도 모두 좋은 사람들 뿐이랍니다.
Master, the man at the repair shop, and the researchers at the lab. They're all nice people.
주인님을 비롯한 세상 모든 사람들을 최선을 다해 서포트하는 것.
To be a big help to everyone, including Master.
그게 루시의 사명이자 바람이에요.
That is Lucy's mission, and her wish. Definitely sounds like something a robot would say. Doesn't seem like she's capable of sorting the good from the bad. Can't help but give a cynical reply. In the end, we're the same. Must have been brainwashed, but in a different way. Lucy slightly tilts her head to the side. She seems to do that whenever she's confused about something.
주인님,
Could Master
무슨 말씀이신가요?
Sorry. Could Master elaborate? You will love humans. That's essentially what's been programmed into the humane system. They have no free will. That's an illusion. No choice but to act this way. She tilts her head from side to side. Doesn't seem to understand. Won't help everyone, right?
네, 물론이에요.
Yes, of course. And you're happy when you help people.
네, 무척 기쁘답니다.
Yes, Lucy's very happy. Why do you think that you want to help others? And that you feel happy once you do?
글쎄요. 이유가 뭘까요?
Lucy has no clue. It's because the program those researchers put inside of you is forcing you to feel that way.
그런 건가요?
Really? Yeah. Your will and your personality are yours. At the same time, they aren't. They're for people that made you. They programmed you this way, so you're simply following orders. You're nothing but a puppet on a stage whose strings are being pulled. It may look like it's moving by itself at first glance, but it's actually being held by wires. And there are people behind the stage controlling these wires. That's who you are. You're moving along according to how they want you to move. The pupils in Lucy's eyes diminish. She appears to be deep in thought.
주인님께서 무슨 말씀을 하고 싶으신 건지 잘 모르겠어요.
Lucy still doesn't understand what Master is saying. Saying that your actions have no actual meaning. It's a toy, made to do certain tasks in a certain time. Nothing about you is real. No significance. You understand? The mind, its emotions, and its intuition are on the inside. The body, its movements, and the reactions are on the outside. They're part of the computer algorithm created by someone, and they aren't genuine. Any gestures, any sentiments, and no meaning behind them. It's just the idea over and over. Something like that doesn't have any meaning.
그건 아니에요, 주인님.
That isn't true, Master. She started with the sudden rebuttal. I wasn't expecting that from her. What are you talking about?
의미가 없는 것은 아니랍니다.
There's definitely a meaning.
의미는 분명히 있어요.
Lucy knows. You're saying that there is a meaning. You still don't get it. If you were made to be friendly to humans through a program, it's thought by your own choice. Your actions and feelings, they're all artificial. That's why they're meaningless.
상관없어요, 누구의 의도이든.
It doesn't matter where Lucy's feelings come from. What?
누구의 의향이든 루시가 누군가를 도우면 누군가가 기뻐하면 루시도 더불어 기뻐할 수 있어요.
I keep doing that. Keep trigger him. She said, if Lucy helps people, then the people become happy. And if he's happy, Lucy will be even happier.
누군가를 도울 수 있었으니까요.
Lucy was able to help someone in need.
루시는 사람을 도움으로 인해 보람을 느낄 수 있고 사람들은 필요로 하던 도움을 받을 수 있어요.
In the end, both that person and Lucy will be happy.
루시는 그것만으로도 만족할 수 있어요.
And Lucy's satisfied with that.
그게 만약 누군가에 의해 의도된 상황에 불과하더라도
Even if she was created for this purpose.
행동 역시 루시의 의지가 아닌 타이에 의한 것이라고 하더라도
Even if she's acting on someone else's will.
루시에게 있어서 그건 전혀 중요한 문제가 아니에요.
It's not important at all to Lucy.
루시가 그때 받았던 감정, 도왔던 행위, 도움을 준 사실, 도움을 받은 누군가의 마음.
The fact that Lucy helped someone. How Lucy felt while helping someone. How Lucy was thanked for helping someone.
이 과정을 주인님은 가짜라고 부를지도 몰라요.
Has to be called such feelings fake.
의도적으로 만들어졌으니까요.
Because Lucy was made to feel and act this way.
하지만 루시에게는 이것이 진짜고 또한 절대 의미가 없지도 않답니다.
But to Lucy, this is very much real. And this is where she finds meaning in her life. Nonsense.
제 이름은 루시 발렌타인이에요.
My name is Lucy Valentine. Lucy states her name. She's an essence of the third prayer. She also does not refer to herself to the third person.
루시라는 이름은 빛이라는 뜻의 라틴어에서 따왔다고 해요.
The name Lucy is the Latin word meaning light.
사람들의 희망의 등불이 될 수 있도록 그런 희망을 담아 지어진 이름이라고 해요.
To become a messenger of hope. That's how Lucy interprets her name.
사람을 돕는 것, 사람을 도운 후에 성취감을 느끼는 것.
Helping people, finding a sense of accomplishment.
이것이 루시의 삶의 목적이자 보람이랍니다.
That is what Lucy lives for.
루시가 느끼는 가슴이 따뜻해지는 이 기분.
This warm, fuzzy feeling in her heart after helping someone.
이게 비록 타이에 의해 만들어졌다고 하더라도 이 감정은 거짓이 되지 않는답니다.
Even if she was made to feel this way, these feelings are definitely real to Lucy.
그건 분명 의도에 상관없이 진실하다고 믿고 있어요.
And that is why she will continue to help people. Now we have the dots. I tried to say something back. The words never came out. Felt as if there was something stuck in my throat. It wasn't exactly because I agreed with her. And it wasn't because I was touched by her words either. Actually, I thought she was very stubborn. As stubborn as a mule. It's rather because of how Lucy appeared so mature and real. The way she confidently stated her opinion. Nothing about her was remotely close to my idea of a robot. That's why I could only sit in silence. I just go with my mind in a haze of confusion. My emotions are in turmoil. Fucking goddamn it. Take a swig of gamer juice. Here we go. God damn it. 3 laws of robotics. 1. A robot may not injure a human being, or through an... Oh. What did I just read? 1. A robot may not injure a human being, or through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given it by the one possessing control or authority, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. Robots must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or third law. Or first or second law. God, I can't read anymore. I've read it so many times. October 14th. You. Shrill noise of the lunchtime bell rings in the distance. Immediately, the class begins to bustle with excitement. As soon as the teacher leaves the room, Dr. Gears turns to face me. You're buying some bread, right? Come on, let's go together. He sets up an office to go to the cafeteria with me. Even though he already has his own lunch, he's a good boy. Oh, I have no reason to go to the cafeteria today. Oh, today's fine. What do you mean by it's fine? I don't plan to get anything. Nope, not today. You told me you were going on a diet. You're not gonna grow if you starve yourself at this age, you know. No, what I'm saying is I don't need to buy anything. With that said, I quickly take out a lunchbox and place it on top of my desk. What? Dr. Gear says the lunchbox in astonishment. I remember the lid to reveal its contents. Read inside looks sumptuous. It's giving a pleasant scent. The presentation is excellent. I noticed that the menu is different from what I eat for breakfast. Could have just had the leftovers and saved herself the trouble and made something new. I should think that I'll be pleased about this. Well, to be honest, I am a little happy. What the heck is this? It just looks like a lunchbox. It It doesn't look like a lunchbox, it is one. What's going on? You couldn't have possibly made it yourself. Was it your mother? Wrong. If my new mother had actually paid that much attention to me, I could have probably grown up with a normal human being. I didn't think so. And who? Could it be that Hugh? It's pretty sharp. He seems to understand right away that it was my android who packed my lunch. I suspected from a close friend of mine. What you're thinking about is probably correct. Ooh, nice going, man. Well, I don't think it's something to be congratulated for. So many days has been. Huh? It better not be that chick from the other class that made you this lunch. It's really her. It's gonna be over between us, you know. At this point I realized we were on the same page. I just wanted to look at Bruce's bubble. Actually, this lunch is made for my android. I told you about this, right? That I picked it up yesterday. Oh really? I knew it. After Gaze collapsed, said it was sure that like a deflated balloon. Gave me a look of disapproval. Well, he was the one getting ahead of himself. Putting on a face that seemed to read, "What was I expecting from this guy?" Dr. Gaze continues. I have to admit, it was really stupid of me. I think that such a big pessimist like you could ever come close to scoring a girlfriend. Yeah, my bad indeed. All of a sudden, rushed blood in my head. I don't appreciate you talking like a big shot. You've always been single yourself. I'm just taking my time to find the perfect match. A sad excuse from an undesirable male. I said to talk to him a little more. Think about it. You really think you'll ever find someone willing to accept your weird little hobbies? How about you try again after wiping off all the robot grease? Bastard. Talking this fact just because I look a little nerdy. If you really think it's all about looks, you'll regret it someday. I hope good-looking guys like you die alone. Maybe we went a little too far there. A girlfriend, huh? I never really thought about getting one. Howdy, what are you thinking? I make a light retort. I don't care. It's not like I'll have any troubles living without one. Oh, I'm sure that's the case. You shouldn't lie to yourself. I'm serious. I'll eventually get married, so what's the rush? Well, there's a limit to being carefree, you know. You're actually never getting a girlfriend until you die. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. Come on, let's be a little more honest with ourselves. You should at least have a couple of girls that you're interested in. The ones at our school are mostly pretty cute, after all. Kind of interested in, huh? You enjoy being around them. I don't manage to come up with an answer. I never cared for something like that. But if I were to think of a particular person... Don't! No! I don't have anyone like that. You sure? Definitely. Suspicious how you suddenly went quiet for a bit there. Imagining things. Just guessing here, but could it be that you actually have someone that you like? I'm telling you, I don't have anyone. Surely you could be interested in. Why do somebody tell us love? Too troublesome to cause any misunderstandings. I try to quiet him down. Hey, what are you talking about? Me? Hell yeah! Dots. My eye was numb for a while. I make myself clear that I'm not interested in that sort of stuff. Well, if you're with me, we'd look hot enough to make all the girls go crazy. But unlike women, I hope you understand. You better not be thinking about debuting as a BL character without getting a surgery first? What? If you were in a video game, you'd be one of the most hated characters, who would reduce the sales by 80% the moment you show your face. That's not true. People call me handsome all the time. Sure they do. Who exactly are we talking about? Mom and Dad. My sister. I start to feel sorry for making fun of him. Anyway, why are you talking about my looks in the first place? Let's change the subject. We're You're discussing how you're going to spend the rest of your life alone. Oh, is that so? What I'm trying to say is that you should build up some experience in dating. I'm not the one to talk for others, but you're a decent-looking guy, and you never talk to girls. Why don't you get us a practice? Practice? Doesn't really interest me. I take a look at some of the girls near me. They're busily chatting away with their desks put together. I talk with the conversation and nothing that I can relate to. Apart from that, it's something I wouldn't want to waste my time talking about. You try listening in too. How good looking this guy is, which couples are breaking up, who's getting rejected, how good these makeups are, how nice his clothes are. Do you really think you'll be able to join in? Ugh. He groans loudly. Who turned up the difficulty setting? See? Of course you can't. Says all you ever talk about is your dumb robots. How dare you? If I wanted to, I'm no different. What'd you say? I said I'm no different from you. I wouldn't be able to talk to them either. High-pitched voices of the girls across the room invade my ear canals. Make my head hurt. One day, I'll also succumb to the... God! Is there a way? Oh, there's a log! Holy crap! One day I'll succumb to the reproductive instincts in our DNA, get myself one of the high-frequency wave-emitting creatures to live together. This is how life works. It can't be helped. My body won't be able to resist the temptation. Holy crap, there's actually a thing! Let's go! There's no point in forcing myself to do something that I have no interest in at this very moment, right? However, it is late. Oh, however late it is, I don't mind. Because I really enjoy my independence. You really are something, you know. I don't know exactly what's going on in your head, but it's definitely not normal. Like the way you make enemies out of girls, just so you can sound a bit like a hipster. Shut up. It's just who I am. And I attempt to change the subject and shoot him a question seemingly out of nowhere. It's actually something I've been meaning to ask, though. Put that aside. I want you to tell me something. What do you think about androids in general? Where does it come from all of a sudden? Just answer me. What do you think about androids? I just wanted to hear what a robot expert had to say. Androids, huh? They're convenient, aren't they? Make our lives easier. They just need electricity to run, and don't need to be paid a salary. They don't make any mistakes. They're friendly. The female models are pretty cute. I agree. Except for the last one. But that wasn't the kind of answer I was hoping to hear. I asked him a more specific question. Do you believe that androids have feelings? Huh? Androids. Do you believe that they have feelings? I wanted to hear the thoughts of someone with a great appreciation for androids. He has an extensive experience with the variety of models, being an avid user as well. So it's a safe bet that he'd know a bit more about them than I would. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure what kind of answer I'm expecting from him. I don't know if his thought will affect the way I feel, but I still want to hear what he has to say. After thinking for a while, he listened to me with a straight face. Androids don't have any feelings. They don't. That's what I said. They don't. Yeah, you're right. It was obvious what he was going to say, but I feel satisfied. How could this be? I was hoping for a different answer. What's the matter? Asking such a weird question and all. It's nothing. I suddenly got curious, that's all. Dr. Gears gives me a confused look. I've told you this already, right? Androids are great, but you get too attached to them. I have a feeling it might happen to you, since you don't have any experience with androids in the first place. Come on, I'm being serious. Do you know why some people get so attached to androids? Why is that? It's because they want to escape from this place. I have no idea what he meant by this place. I have no choice but to ask him again. What do you mean? In short, they want to escape reality. It's related to how fantasy movies achieve higher sales during economic depression. It's also why realistic romantic movies have a hard time getting themselves into the mainstream media. You can momentarily escape reality by watching fantasy movies. Most movies need to include something glamorous or exciting in order to appeal to the audience. Not a lot of people would be willing to pay to watch something realistic because it'd be too bland. Do you know what I mean? Dots. Androids are like drugs. They can take care of everything you need. And you can also have a conversation with them. No matter how coldly you treat one, they will respond with a smile. Because there's a number of people who get delusional. Androids are caring. Androids are kind. This is what those people believe in. But androids aren't human. They don't have any feelings. They don't actually listen to your sob stories. Nor do they understand how you feel. They only pretend to. It's nice to have someone that cares about you and listens to every word you say. But those people aren't facing reality. Just like how fantasy movies aren't real. So you should never get attached to them, much like drugs. These people are merely running away from this cruel world in order to take refuge in the kindness of androids. I felt I needed to make this clear to you. Dots. Androids don't have any feelings. These words continue to linger in my mind until the end of school. Oh, please, please. Laws of robots. No! Let's go! I quietly repeat those words on my way home. Countless thoughts enter and leave my mind. I find them to be mostly meaningless. I try to shut off my brain, but it's not so easy. I continue to walk in silence, while staring at the pavement, just like I always do. So I fail to notice her presence. I hear a familiar voice.
어서 오세요. 오늘 하루는 어떠셨나요?
Welcome back. How was Master's Day? It was Lucy's voice. I lift my head. I realize that I'm home already. Lucy's standing at the door smiling at me. Why are you out here?
주인님을 마중 나왔답니다. 오늘 하루는 어떠셨나요?
To greet Lucy's beloved master. How was Master's Day? Dots.
주인님?
Master. This is enough for a moment. I think I recollect myself. Oh, it wasn't too bad.
그런가요? 다행이에요.
Really, that's good. Dots.
주인님,
Master. Dots.
주인님,
Master. What is it?
왜 그렇게 멍하게 서 계신가요? 학교에서 무슨 일이 있었나요?
Master seems a bit out of it today. Did something happen at school? No. I was just a little surprised.
놀랐다고요?
Surprised? Yeah.
뭐에 놀라셨나요?
About what? She looks at me calmly. Couldn't help but open my mouth when I made the gaze. About the fact that someone is actually waiting for me at home. Because it's never happened to me before. Dots. The house always used to be empty on my way home from school. That's why I was surprised. There's nothing special.
주인님,
Master. What is it?
학교 갔다가 돌아오면
Was Master,
집에 아무도 없다는 사실이 외로웠나요?
was Master always lonely? No, not really.
마중 나오는 사람이 없어서
Was Master,
쓸쓸했나요?
was Master wasn't happy that no one was ever home to greet him. Tell you I wasn't. Angel was standing before me and remained silent for a while. Without saying a single word, she continues to stare into my eyes. I feel uncomfortable. It feels like I told her too much. So the silence continues. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't delve any deeper. Instead, she softly takes my arm and begins to lead me toward the door.
오늘은 조금 쌀쌀하네요.
It's a little chilly today.
어서 집 안으로 들어가는 게 좋겠어요.
Master should hurry inside. Dots. Okay.
아참,
And also,
그 전에 하나. 명령을 내려주세요.
before that, please give Lucy an order. An order? What kind of order? Number 9. Lucy revealed an angelic smile.
루시가 앞으로도 계속 주인님의 마중을 나올 수 있도록 명령을 내려주세요.
The order to greet Master on his way home every day.
그렇게 명령을 해주신다면 루시는 언제 무슨 일이 있더라도 이렇게 주인님을 마중 나갈 수 있게 된답니다.
With an order, Lucy will do everything in her ability to fulfill Master's wishes. Dots. Giving an order to a robot is the same as giving it a leash. That's why Lucy's willing to do it for me. She would willingly trade away a bit of her freedom in order to make me happy. It's her own special way of being kind. Go ahead and do as you please. It's not like I'll hate it.
알겠습니다, 주인님.
Understood, Master. But it's not an order.
네? 명령이 아니라고 하시면
It's not an order. No. This is just a request. I'm not forcing you to do it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It doesn't matter. Lucy doesn't say anything. Instead, she responds with a smile. A smile and a small nod. All the while, being led aside by Lucy, my head continues to spin. Her kind eyes full of sympathy. Comforting warmth rising from her hands. Her cautious gestures full of consideration. They're all a part of someone's programming. They're not genuine. But at this very moment, I tell myself that maybe it doesn't matter so much. Even though her thoughts and actions may not be real, at the very least, she was giving me the happiness I've been missing in my life. That's why I decided to skip over the small details for now. He's loving a robot. Good for him. He'd be like that guy that married his car. Oh my god! No! The 3 laws of robotics. One more time! 1. A robot may not injure a human being, or through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given it by the one possessing control or authority, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. October 14th. You. I like the curtains in his house. For whatever reason, my father came home early today. Well, not exactly early, it's already past 11 at night. But that's still early by our standards. The guy who usually doesn't even bother coming home at all. He's made good time. Lucy meets him at the door. She puts on her usual bright, cheery smile.
어서 오세요, 아버님. 오늘 하루는 어떠셨나요?
Welcome home. How was Father's Day? She doesn't seem to be affected by Father's furious stare at all. I expect her to be able to keep up with his behavior just fine.
겉옷을 이리 주세요.
Please let Lucy take Father's coat. Dots. First, he seemed like he was going to flat out ignore her and walk away. He abruptly stops at his tracks as if he changed his mind about something. I'm hungry. He murmurs with an unpleasant look on his face. It's the first early return in a long time, and that's what he decides to say. Lucy looks puzzled, but only for a brief moment.
알겠습니다. 배가 고프신 거군요.
Understood. Father is hungry. She gets first to brighten up a little. Seems like she's happy to receive my father's first request. She might be thinking that father's finally accepted her. Oh well, what a dream, I guess.
루시가 금방 준비할 테니 조금만 기다려주세요.
Lucy will have food ready soon, so please wait. Lucy's about to hurry over to the kitchen. I stop her immediately. Lucy seems to make confusion.
주인님?
Master. Her eyes seem to be asking why it stopped her. I'm having trouble putting it into words. I managed to utter the following. I'm also...
네?
Yeah? I'm also hungry.
하지만 조금 전에 드셨잖아요.
Master already ate just a moment ago. That's true. But I continue to resist his silent stare. I hope Lucy catches on.
알겠습니다. 그럼 2인분을 만들면 되는 거지요?
Understood. Dinner for 2 it is then. Hell yeah. With that settled, she quickly disappears into the kitchen. Suddenly left alone with her father. The atmosphere grows very stiff. Dots. Passing me a look, but doesn't say anything. Nails senses discomfort. So that's what happened yesterday. I feel more anxious after remembering that. It's like I'm laying in a bed of needles. And my time at home feels agonizing. Where exactly am I supposed to find peace and comfort? I decide to stay locked in my room until Lucy finishes preparing her dinner. Later, Lucy summons me to the kitchen. Takes seat at the table and begin to eat. Beside my father, Lucy's waiting intensely for his reaction. It's the first time... Oh, just like what she cooked for me, her eyes sparkle while waiting the final verdict.
맛이 어떠신가요?
Do the food taste alright? Dots. She's obviously expecting a positive reply. There's no way father could compliment a robot. As I'd expected. Machines really are no good.
네?
No good.
다르다고 하시면...
No matter how refined your recipe is, maybe you're not fooling anyone. Tastes too bland. This won't do. What's his mouth like tissue? I feel a little embarrassed, because I was similar to what I told you this morning.
그러시군요. 조금 아쉽네요. 마음에 드셨으면 했는데.
Really, that's a little disappointing. Lucy was hoping that father would enjoy it.
하지만 더 나아질 수 있다고 생각해요.
That's alright.
점차 아버님의 입맛에 맞도록 간을 조정해 나가도록 할 테니까요.
Lucy will gradually adjust her cooking to better suit father's taste.
분명 더 맛있게 만들 수 있을 테니 앞으로 기대해 주세요.
She will definitely make improvements, so please look forward to it. No matter what Lucy comes across, there's nothing in the world that could break her resolute smile. No, that won't be necessary. I'm just teasing you because I thought you might be a little useful. That was clearly a waste of time. No reason to continue such an awful meal. Hurry up and take everything away.
네? 하지만 아버님...
But father. Do not call me father. You have no reason to address me as such. Lucy flinches. What use is robot? I can't believe many people are losing their jobs because of these things.
저기... 아버님?
Father. Stuttering, Lucy does not give up.
루시는 요리가 아니더라도 대부분 잘할 수 있답니다.
There are many other things that Lucy could do better.
청소, 빨래, 세탁 모두 맡겨만 주세요.
Cleaning, doing the laundry, please leave everything to Lucy. There won't be a need for that.
하지만 아버님,
Father. Now what?
루시는 정말 여러 가지 일들을 할 수 있답니다.
Lucy really can do a lot of things.
요리는 실패했지만 분명 도움이 될 수 있을 거예요.
Although she has failed cooking, Lucy is sure that she can be useful in other ways. Dots. Grinning uncontrollably. She's like a total idiot. I feel flustered just watching her. I'm not confident. I suppose I could give you another chance. I'll be watching your performance.
맡겨만 주세요.
Please leave it to Lucy. Outside, Lucy swiftly moves to clean the kitchen table. After watching Lucy for a while, with a look of contempt, her father gets up from his seat. Do you really want to keep this stupid thing that much? Enough to make you bare your teeth at your own father. Dots. That's really the only option we have at the moment. There's a whole underlying issue between us, and he hasn't realized it yet. But I know that'd be a waste of time trying to toss the sense into him. I'm trying not to hear him return to my room. I'm gonna have this memorized. Before anything else, I'm gonna have it memorized. Ugh. The 3 laws of robotics. 1. A robot may not injure a human being, or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given by the one possessing control or authority, except for such orders that would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. July 23rd. Doctor.
안녕하세요, 박사님. 오늘도 좋은 아침입니다.
Hello, Doctor. Good morning. Several dots.
류원 박사님, 왜 그러시나요?
Is something wrong, Dr. Ryu? Oh, it's nothing. Just not used to being called that. It feels peculiar.
박사라는 호칭이 말인가요?
Isn't being called a doctor, Dr. Ryu? I have a glass over the ridge of my nose. Yes, I can never get used to that. Always reminded of how old I am. That I'm still very young at heart. But time truly does fly by in the blink of an eye. I'm experiencing it firsthand.
박사님은 아직 30대 초반이세요.
Dr. Ryu is only in his early 30s.
지금도 충분히 젊으신걸요?
That's still quite young. You really think so?
그럼요.
Of course. Lucy is beaming brightly, without a trace of doubt in her face. It pains me to see her. Pure innocent smile. It's difficult to hold my gaze. Turn away from her instinctively. Thanks. Anyway, how are the other folks around here treating you?
네, 모두 다정하게 대해주고 계세요.
They're all very kind to Lucy. That's good. I've been worrying about that.
모두들 성심성의껏 루시에게 여러 가지를 가르쳐주고 계세요.
They're teaching Lucy a lot of things. It's because you're very smart. They enjoy teaching you. Andrew. Doctor, I brought the data you requested. Thanks, Andrew. Please leave it on the table. Andrew is the android that had been working here even before me. It's a fine piece of craftsmanship. I heard that Andrew used to be a high-end model in his time, and his work was to escort important individuals. Having served his time, he is retired and now lives a simple life as a patrol guard in the junkyard. He sometimes helps out in the lab with basic work like this, too. His job is very sophisticated, but it's probably why he's been in use for so long. That if you'll excuse me. Guess Lucy's dealing with voice lines. I thought it was all robots.
앤드류 군과도 잘 지내고 있어요. 이제는 베스트 프렌드랍니다.
Lucy is now getting along well with Andrew. He is now Lucy's best friend. Put our glasses back on. Sounds like you're doing well.
네, 매일매일이 즐겁답니다.
Yes, every day is full of excitement. Is that so? Watching Lucy thrive in her youth. It's my only remaining pleasure in life. At the same time, it's also one of my greatest sorrows. Have you learned anything new today?
오늘은 100여 종에 달하는 새로운 요리 레시피를 입력받았답니다.
Yes, Lucy received the data for hundreds of new recipes from around the world. Sounds splendid. Well then, can you make me something during your evaluation?
물론이에요. 어떤 요리가 좋으신가요?
Of course, what does Dr. Ryu want? Anything. Despite you, anything is fine.
공교롭게도 이번에 배운 음식들은 전부 프랑스 계통의 양식 종류라서요.
The recipes Lucy learned today are only for French cooking.
한식을 좋아하시는 박사님의 입맛에 맞으실지 모르겠어요.
Lucy is worried that Dr. Ryu might not enjoy those types of dishes. No need to worry. I'm not too picky about food. I'll eat anything that Lucy makes for me. Doesn't matter how unpleasant it might taste.
그건 안 돼요, 박사님.
That's not acceptable, Doctor. Lucy scolds me.
맛이 없으면 맛이 없다고 분명하게 말을 해주셔야 해요.
If it doesn't taste good, Dr. Ryu must let Lucy know.
그래야 더 공부하고 공부해서 다음번에는 정말 맛있는 요리를 대접할 수 있을 테니까요.
So she can study harder and make it better next time. I guess you're right.
그럼요.
Then I'll be waiting. Looking forward to it. Laws of robotics? Laws of robotics! Let's go! God, I hate this. The 3 laws of robotics. 1. A robot may not injure a human being, or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by the one possessing control or authority, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. October 16th. You. Right up to the 50th. I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. So, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you later.